could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, Could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here from Dover International Speedway. It is time for the American Sim Racing League here on Trackside Racing Network. I am your host, Adam Chapman. Joined with me in the booth, Todd Chase Jr. Week number 6 set to get underway. Three different winners so far out of the 5 races that we have done. Todd, welcome to Dover, man. This should be a fun one.
Yeah, it's really great to be here at Dover, and I'm excited to see what happens here tonight.
Yeah, I am too. Well, we've kind of been sitting here watching some different things going on, and it's kind of been all over the place, Todd. As you look here at Dover, cars are out on track right now, getting some practice in. Todd, we're about to take a break here and do our national anthem, because I about forgot. But we're going to be doing that here in just a second. Well, let's go ahead and do it right now, Todd. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Dover International Speedway. Adam Chapman, Todd Chase Jr. with you here once again. Kitty Cat Coin Cup Series set to get underway here in about 2 minutes. Qualified set to take place here in, or qualified's already done. I'm sorry, Todd, I'm a moron. Qualified's already done. I do want to mention Steve Eunice, Bentley Glasser, Jesse Bennell, Todd, has already won so far this season. We're looking for some other different winners possibly here tonight. So let's get our picks in. Todd Chase, who gets it done?
Well, I'm actually going to lean toward the guy that's on the top of the board here in final practice, the 30 of Justin Gann. He's seen speed the past few weeks and just ultimately hasn't had the right pit strategy, or the race just hasn't gone his way to crawl up to the front of the pack, but I think he's going to get it done here tonight.
Yeah, and who was it you picked? You said Justin Gann?
Yep.
Good pick. I'm going to go with Tyler Seville in the 11. We watched him a lot in practice. Watched him in qualify. Didn't qualify as well as what I thought, but I think he's got some speed in the car. I am very impressed with Jeff Hollingsworth, though, Todd Chase. Qualifying on the pole. Is he in here in the Discord?
I think so.
We're actually not in the Discord.
we should probably move over there.
We need to move over. Everybody probably wondering what's going on, wondering why we're not in the Discord. We literally have been over in our Discord for a minute now. I completely forgot that we was not in our Discord.
I forgot too.
I'm looking for Hollingsworth. We're real professionals here, and I don't actually see Hollingsworth in here, so we'll have to wait and see. But he's actually starting on the pole, Todd. Surprised by that?
I am a little surprised about that, because we were talking while we were seeing these guys qualify that some of these big names, like the 21 of Todd Cray, Tyler Seville, who ultimately do qualify very well, weren't really good on their first laps, but that's going to be one thing to watch for tonight, for sure, are these big name guys in here.
Yeah, and there's some other names that we're not used to really seeing, Todd. Jesse Nakula, I think's how we pronounce his name, Todd. Not sure, but him, Bradley Kane, I mean, both of them guys right now right in the mix in this one. So we'll have to wait and see. But looking forward to it as we get set to go green flag here in just a minute here from the great, wherever we're at, Dover International Speedway. Sorry, I was reading Jessica over here. Said, let's go Todd Cray. Let's get ready to go racing here once again. Week number 6, set to get underway. Looking forward to this one. Todd, do we want to pull anybody in this one?
Let's see.
I'll pull anybody in.
Let's pull the 27 in.
What's his name?
Stevie.
I knew who it was. I couldn't remember who it was. Here we go. See if we can get Steve real quick. So far, 3 wins this season. Steve going to be having to drive through a little bit of traffic, I think. Looks like he's going to be rolling off. Well, I wouldn't say a little bit. He's rolling off 4th. Steve, 3 wins this season, man. Comes to Dover, a concrete racetrack. What's your thoughts in racing here?
Excited. Should be another good one. I'm usually pretty good here, so I think it'll be a good race.
A little bit worried about the exits of turn 2 and turn 4. It seems like things get a little bit tight.
Yeah, I mean, but it's the same old Dover. We're used to it, so you'll probably take it easy kind of in the first 100 laps or so, not take any chances, try to keep the car clean. But yeah, I'm sure it's going to be biting most of us at some point.
For sure, man. Hey, good luck, buddy.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Thank you. Pull him in, move him out. Let's pull in, I don't know. Pull in Patrick.
Alright.
Why not? Patrick and Sony are going to be rolling off here in 16th, trying to work his way into the playoffs. And at number 93, Kitty Cat Coin. Make sure you check them out, by the way. Patrick, it's Adam. You got a coffee?
Yes, I do, sir.
Dover, man, a place where things can happen quick. What's your thoughts heading into this one?
Take it easy. Don't overdrive it.
A little bit concerned about tires, you think? Possibly see wheel spin if we have restarts? Or is that on your mind? We know tires are a big thing here.
Absolutely, on any concrete surface, you have to definitely worry about wheel spin.
For sure. Hey, good luck, man. We know we can't keep you here too long because we're about to go green, so go see what you can do.
All right, buddy. Thanks,
you. Buddy. All right, Todd Chase. We worked through the backstretch here into turn 3 this time. Underneath that overhead This is one of the cool tracks. I will say we get some of our best shots here at this track. Todd Chase, week number 6, set to get underway here, sponsored by Kitty Cat Coin. Bring us to the green.
Pace car dives down pit road, as it'll be Hollingsworth and Justin Gann leading the field to green as we approach the Geico restart zone. And the green flag is out in the air. We are underway here at Dover. Hollingsworth going to clear everybody into 1. Battles for second with Justin Gann and Bentley Glasser running the inside lane in that Mountain Dew number 24.
Yeah, so there we go. Heading down side by side. Justin Gann does get clear of Bentley Glasser. Looks like Jeff Hollingsworth, Todd, going to lead the first lap here at Dover. We've both mentioned that. Kind of surprised to see Hollingsworth, but I don't know if we should be, Todd. He's out there in that Henry number 97. Awesome Coast Guard sponsorship as well on that one. And everybody looks good here so far, Todd. We're single file right now through most of the field.
Yeah, normally here at Dover, trouble spots are turns 2 and 4 because when you go out of the corner, you kind of jump up in your seat because it's like a little roller coaster, I guess is what this place is compared to. You'll see right here, you'll jump up onto the back stretch, and then you'll jump back down into the corners, and that can really easily set up these, or it can get these cars really, really loose going into them spots in the racetrack.
One thing about Dover, Todd, and this is one of the things I've noticed, I'm not sure how it's going to be here with this car exactly because we haven't ran here in this car yet until now. As we got some battling back here with Bradley Kane and Tyler Seville. Bradley up on that high side, and that's what I was going to mention, that higher side could play dividends as this race goes on. You see Bradley able to make that pass on Seville. Jason Kefker actually went to the high side as well, and he looks to the outside as well, Todd, and that's something we could see is that middle lane coming in. You see him making that middle lane work. He's going to complete this pass too.
Yeah, another guy running up the top battling with the 89 is Dwayne Hunt right here. He's actually going to lose a position to the 89 of Jeff Unich out of turn 4.
Yeah, Jeff right now in 8th place. Of course, Steve, we talked to his brother a few moments ago. Steve actually losing 2 spots right now. Biggest mover of the race so far would be back here in the 13th position. Up, well, kind of going back and forth between 3 and 4. It's Rafael Rodriguez battling out of match. By the way, Todd, you will see one driver not in here tonight. That is Johnny Avila.
Yep. We were talking about him earlier tonight, and we were wondering if he was going to be able to make it here tonight. Obviously not. I do remember you were telling me that he was, how many points? Was it 30-some points above the cut line?
Yeah, he was 30, I want to say 33. We got a car in the wild, Todd. It's Gary Mann at 5. He's another good driver, but
and
he may have a flat tire. He's got a flat right now. It is bouncing all over the place. I hear it.
Okay.
He really hit that wall hard. You see the sparks shooting out the back. Listen on board, you can hear it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's.
You can see that tire right there, that right front tire down, really bouncing. He got into the wall pretty hard, and that is one of the things now, Todd, with this updated damage model. You do get some flat tires.
Yep.
Which I'm glad that they added, by the way.
Yes, I am so glad that they added that in there too. Battle here for 4th. Hunter Waters battling Jesse Bunnell. Bunnell trying to put some pressure here on the 7 car. It kind of looks like the 7's faster than the 96, but the 96 can drive it in a little bit deeper than the 7. Oh,
yeah,
96
96
gets loose off of
Jesse.
4. That's going to allow Steve Unich to go on the high side of Jesse Bunnell here out of turn 2.
Somebody else coming out of the pits. We got another slow car, Glenn Baldwin, I believe. Really slow getting back onto the track. He's actually 7 laps down. Not sure what that's about.
May have possibly started from the pits.
That's what I'm wondering. But 7 laps down is quite a bit. Big race right here with Todd Cray, Jesse Bunnell, Jeff Unich. 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Yeah, while we're watching them guys battle of that out, do want to mention the top 3 have broken away.
Yeah, right now Jeff Hollingsworth out to a pretty solid lead, Todd, here at Dover. About a second almost. It's kind of coming back in a little bit here, but it's been between 5/10 to 8/10 or so where it's kind of been fluctuating. And actually, Justin got a really good run off turn 2 last time. Almost lost it there off turn 4, but so far the racing's going pretty solid here. Here's side by side. Dwayne Hunt underneath Bradley Keene and taking that spot away, moving Dwayne back into 9th position. Everybody else right now kind of minding their business. We go back here a little bit. Tyler Seville, Todd, not having the greatest run right now, down 9 spots. Looking at him, he's under attack here from Ray Polking as they exit turn 4.
Yeah, something you don't normally see out of that 11 car. Normally he's going forward at the start of these races. And speaking of going forward, is the 27 getting around the 7 there. He'll jump to 4th place.
Looks like Patrick Saunier side by side with Levi Pohl, and Patrick going to take that spot away. We just talked to Patrick a minute ago. Rafael Rodriguez getting around for 12th as well.
Yeah, Patrick needs a really solid finish here tonight.
You are right.
Oh, Jesse Bennell just had an issue there.
Looks like the car scatter. We're going to get a replay of what just happened to the 96. Here it is, the Levi Pohl machine. Oh, yeah, Jesse gets up out of that groove, Tom, maybe up into some loose marbles.
And now he's under fire here.
From that's the
Adam
55.
Matz.
The 55, by the way, is Glenn Baldwin, and
Yeah, you're
that
right.
is not for position. That goes to show you how tires are going to be important, though, because he just drove straight around him.
Yeah, speaking of tires, we haven't mentioned this tonight.
That's right.
These guys will have 4 sets of tires. Do want to mention our fuel window is only going to be about 85 laps, so these guys can definitely make it a little more than halfway.
By the way, Todd, real quick, Jason Kefker hard into the inside wall, plows it, and he lost a lot of spots. No caution comes out. He does make it back, or trying to make it around right now to pit road.
Yeah, that's another thing about this place with the high banks. They call this place a self-cleaning racetrack, which means if you wreck from the outside, you will basically meet the inside wall fairly easily, and you could very easily collect somebody with you, as well as Adam Matz now looking to the outside of Jesse Bennell here in 1 and 2.
By the way, pass for the lead. Bentley Glasser takes it away out of turn number 2. Moving that 24 Mountain Dew Chevrolet up to the front. Jeff
Don't
leading
count that guy
19
out.
laps, that's for sure. So, Todd, we're starting to see some tires fall off, and that's what we're noticing here is tires are making a big difference.
Also, our stage is going to end here in about, let's see here, about 30 laps from now, at the end of lap 50.
For sure.
So,
All right, we'll be right back after this from our sponsors. You guys enjoy it for just a couple minutes.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head to head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Caution is out on the racetrack, Todd, as Jesse Vanell in the 96 has had an issue here. Let's see what happened as we back it up. Working through turns. Oh, Todd, I don't know.
Yeah, we've seen the 96 has had some issues leading up to this
He turns.
point.
He overcorrected.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened. We'll go on board here. And then his throttle must have stuck too, because here's what happened on board with Jesse Vanell. You see the car stepping out right there, overcorrection to the right.
Yep.
And the throttle like stuck right here too. Oh, he blew up.
Yeah. So unfortunately for him, fortunately this is going to help bring everybody down to pit road
Yeah.
as Bentley Glasser leads everybody down.
The toughest pit road, Todd, to get onto. In my opinion, there's a couple other ones, but this is probably the hardest.
Well, not to mention pit road isn't very wide either.
That's for sure. I mean, this pit road speed here is only 35, if I'm not
Think so.
mistaken. Yeah, so it's a really slow pit road. So pit stops are underway right now. We will wait and see what happens here. Did everybody come in? I believe so. Jeff Hollingsworth is right there in the front style. We'll kind of keep an eye on. Here comes the 24. He's going to easily win this race off pit road. Hollingsworth
yep.
second, the 27, the 21, followed by the 19. Hunter Waters loses a spot, it looks like. Jeff Unich comes out in 7th. Justin Gann in 8th. Adam Matson, Thomas McBride. Thomas McBride, Todd, one of them guys that we have been pretty impressed with over the course of the last few weeks. I think both of us can kind of agree on that one.
Oh, you don't have to say kinda. We both can agree on that he's starting to get some momentum.
Yeah, starting to find something. Texas Motor Speedway, he was not really a great finish. He got 13th in that. Did get a bonus point, but got 13th in that one, which considerably, that's not a bad finish in this group of guys. New Hampshire, he was doing pretty well in that race, and he had some bad luck late in that race. He got 7 bonus points in that one. He finished 21st, however. But if you look at how he's raced, it has been up there. Week in and week out, he's done pretty solid, especially over the course of the last 2 to 3 weeks, I believe. So we'll kind of keep an eye on him, hoping that we can watch him and see what he does. Right now, you're seeing the 24 kickstart, or Mountain Dew kickstart of Bentley Glasser. 4 starts this season. Does have a win, and has a top 5 and 2 top 10s as well. Hasn't finished outside the top 10 at all, I don't think. Actually, he has one finish
He
outside.
has, yeah.
So week 6. Picked up the win back at New Hampshire, though. So we'll see how it is. Todd, of course, this is the Monster Mile. Next week, we go have some fun for the Watkins Glen International Raceway to W Energy.
Is that right?
That's what it says.
Okay.
The 28th.
You know what? I think you're right, because they did switch it around. But lights are off the pace car here. It will be Bentley Glasser and Jeff Hollingsworth on your front row. Steve Unich, Todd Cray, second row. Dwayne Hunt, Hunter Waters, third row. Jeff Unich, Justin Gann, fourth row. Adam Matz and Thomas McBride, your fifth row.
Yeah, ready to go back green as we go to the exit of turn number 2. Ready to go back green here in just a minute.
Yep. Pace car is going to be looking for pit road once again. Approaching the Geico restart zone for officially the first time tonight. And unless you want to count the initial green flag, but they approach the Geico restart zone and the 24 takes off. Green flag is back out in the air, and he got a good launch.
Good restart there. Battle's going to be behind him right there for that third spot. Dwayne Hunt going to make a nice pass, take over third. Jeff Hollingsworth slips back to fourth, maybe. Now we got to go back to Todd Cray, who's battling for position right here side by side with the 7 and the 89.
Yeah, the 89 searching all over, as the 97 now going to go to the inside of the 19 here in 3 and 4.
I feel like Jeff's got a really good short run car. I feel like he's even got an okay long run car or medium run car. He's just got to save him tires, I feel like, a little bit. And I think he'll have a chance at possibly getting a win in this one.
Now the bigger question is, can the 27 and possibly the 97 and the 89 catch up to this 24 here by the end of the stage? As you see the 97 looking to the inside. Here are the 27 of Steve Unich here in 1 and 2, and going to clear him with ease as the 27 slides up the racetrack.
Todd, what did you think of that race today?
It was all good until the end. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest, was it?
All I gotta say is congrats to Kyle Larson.
Yeah. 4 sets of tires, by the way, Todd. We have already used 1 set of them. So these guys are down to 3 sets now.
Battle for second right here. Jeff Unich gonna slide in front of the 97 here of Jeff Hollingsworth.
55 action of pits. By the way, Jesse Bennell is a DNF, will not finish. Glenn Baldwin just now leaving pit road in 21st. Bradley Kane still sits on pit road. Jason Kefker also done. Gary May, he's back out on the track as well, but sadly 19 laps down. We've seen him have that flat tire and really destroy that car, it looked like. So.
Meanwhile, our leader has checked out. He's now out to 2.2 second lead over Jeff Unich, which is Bentley Glasser, by the way.
Looking back, Wayne Hunt. Looking back at Todd Craig. Great shot here. Exit to turn 2, down this back straightaway into turn 3. Todd Craig starting to put some pressure on for that 7th spot.
One of them drivers that I think this new car kind of threw him for a loop.
Who, Dwayne?
No, Todd Cray.
Oh, yeah.
You see him getting past Dwayne here for that position.
Yeah, I mean, he's not
seventh.
going horrible as far as standings go. Could definitely be better. I think we all expect him to be better right now, 13th in the point standings. Does have a pole, but no wins, no top 5s as well for Todd Cray. I think that's what's kind of surprised me the most.
Well, that's what I was getting at, was normally this 21 is literally out-qualifying everybody, outrunning everybody during the race, and basically beating everybody on a week-to-week basis, as he's looking to the outside here, I believe, on the 27. Going to clear him here down the front stretch and into turn 1. Here comes Thomas McBride to the inside of Dwayne. Going to bring, who is that, Rafael Rodriguez with him. Something's going on with his 19. I don't know if he's just too tight or what, or if he's just saving tire, maybe. Looking the rest of the way around this racetrack.
I was going to say the same thing. Sorry about that. I was actually talking to myself because I had my mic muted. Derek, for people wondering where Derek is, he is not here tonight. He's dealing with some stuff, so he's not here. So Derek going to take a big hit here in the points, I would guess. And he was close to making the top 10 or making the points, but not here tonight.
See Tyler Seville currently running in the 14th position. Just got passed by Levi Poland. And so far, everything clear now after this restart. Rafael Rodriguez putting some pressure here on Steve Unich for the 8th position. Going to drive underneath of him and clear him with ease here in 3 and 4.
I think I just figured out a way. I don't know. I was messing with something. Anyway, sorry, Todd. Looking around the racetrack right now, Hunter Waters, Todd. Last time by was the fastest out of everybody in our top 5. Actually, the last couple laps he's been the fastest. Really nice lap that time. 3/10 faster than our race leader. Closing in here on Jeff Hollingsworth. As Todd, we're about 7 laps away almost from the stage break.
Yeah, our leader just had an issue off of turn 4, was able to save it. The lap car didn't really move out of the way just enough, and it kind
of a weird exit.
Mm-hmm.
That was the 42, I do believe, of Adam Lewis. And honestly, I mean, he stayed on the high side. It was just a weird exit.
Yeah.
And we kind of had a similar situation, Todd, at Kentucky in the trucks when I raced it.
Well, to put it in perspective, when the 24 entered turn 3 underneath, what'd you say it was, the 42?
42, yeah.
His lead was at 1.1, 1.2. Now it is down to under a half a second to Jeff Unich. So he lost about 7 to 8 tenths right there just from that one little incident.
So looking around the racetrack, Todd, and I mentioned we go to Watkins Glen hopefully next week. Hopefully I'm here. There's a chance I may not be able to make it. We may have to push that sponsorship back unless it's just a recorded thing. There's a chance I could still be here, though, in time, hopefully. But we're going to Watkins Glen next week for the W Energy race. And then probably have a week off. And then things get fun September 11th, where we go to Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Infinite Hero 250. That's going to be a fun race.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to that September 11th race. Then Martinsville, Atlanta, before the playoffs start. So the playoffs start October 2nd, first race at Richmond International Raceway. Looking forward to that one. That one should be fun.
Battle for the race lead starting to heat up now. The 89 has caught the 24. Gonna give him a shot right here out of turn 2 down the backstretch. I'm gonna look to the inside here in 3 and 4. But man, that outside groove is good for the 24. Oh, this is close.
Going to be close here, Todd, for the stage end.
Mm-hmm.
Lap 48 shown on the board now. So right there, you see what Jeff's doing, Todd. He's kind of dumping in the corner to get a run down. Kind of very similar to what I did at Richmond.
Yeah. Look at the run he gets off of the corner. With this 24 running the high side, kind of hurts the exit of the 89 possibly.
Jeff,
No, well.
I think Jeff might have led that lap. Let's see if it changes on. Yep, Jeff did lead that lap. So first lap led for Jeff Unich.
Oh, the 24 gets loose. This is good racing here for the lead.
Coming to the white flag for this stage.
White flag is in the air for Jeff Unich and Bentley Glasser battling for the race lead here in the stage.
Jeff Unich, the hottest driver right now in all of ASL, looking to put a stage win here at Dover after making a late race pass, or not late race, but stage race pass here before the break. Out of turn 4, it's going to be Jeff Unich, Todd Chase, winning stage number 1.
Yep, Bentley Glasser going to finish second.
Want to mention right here, close battle for 10th coming to the line, and it will be Justin Gann. Edging out Rafael Rodriguez.
So Jeff Unich, Bentley Glasser, Hunter Waters, Jeff Hollingsworth, Adam Matz, Todd Cray, Steve Unich, Thomas McBride, Dwayne Hunt, and Justin Gann all getting stage points that will go toward their championship points, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right. So they will. Oh, it's going to be close on getting to pit road. Oh, no, Todd.
Oh.
Jeff Unich could not come to pit road because the pace car. He could not slow down and get down quick enough. Yeah, here's what happened. Oh, wow. Why didn't he cut down, though? He had room, I thought. Well, either way.
Oh, wow. And I'm surprised everybody's down pit road right now because
we had a couple people stay out. Jeff Unich, Tylersville, Richard Fletcher stayed out. Everybody else down pit road. You surprised that many people came down, Todd, you said?
I'm surprised as many people came down, but I'm also surprised on how quick they were able to come down.
Me too. That's what surprised me.
Normally it's like a lap or a lap and a half before you're able to come down if you're on the lead lap, as the 7 is now underway. Looks like the 24 are going to win the race off pit road, as the 7 will be second. But none of that really matters because Jeff Funich won that stage. So what do you think? Should we dial him up?
Yeah, let's bring Jeff back in and see if we can talk to him. If I can find where he's at. There he is. Jeff Units, you got a copy. It's Adam and Todd again.
Hey, I got you.
Winner of stage 1 right there, that stage break. It looks like you possibly come down pit road. I'm sorry, I did not realize that you was going down pit road. I wouldn't have brought you in. It looks like, I'm guessing you just couldn't get down, it looks like, which is kind of messed up, honestly.
Yeah, I was already past the pit entrance, and then it said it was open, so I kind of got screwed there.
Yeah.
But hey, I went from 11th to 1st in 50 laps, so we'll see what I can do.
For sure,
in the
man.
next 100.
I don't want to keep you here, so I'll pull you back down there or move you back down so you can focus on this pit stop.
All right, appreciate it, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks.
Pull him down and let him take care of that. I really didn't realize he was pitting right there.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
I thought Steve won that stage. Who won it? Jeff did, right?
Jeff did, yes.
Where was Steve in that stage? Why would I say Steve? Why did I say the hottest driver? Why did you stop me? I got confused.
There's no way to... See, here you go. There's no way of stopping you when you talk.
I got confused, man. I literally thought that he was the one that won 3 and it was Steve Unit, so it was my bad.
Well, to be honest, they both were...
Jeff is really good, though.
They were running the show here earlier this season.
Yeah. Jeff's actually fallen back in points. It's kind of surprising me, though. He's actually 10th in points. Which really don't add up. He must not have finished good the last couple of races. I can't remember where he finished. Let's see, Jeff. Well, he finished 9th last race. He had to have a couple bad races here at New Hampshire and Michigan, I'm guessing.
Probably.
Okay, he had 19th finish at New Hampshire.
Yeah.
So we are, I believe, doing double up this time. And in Michigan, I'm guessing he had another bad finish there. Yeah, he finished 21st at Michigan. So that's what happened. He had them 2 bad races. I do want to mention last week's race, by the way, real quick. We was at Texas Motor Speedway. We only had 1 caution, and that was our stage break in that one. 6 leaders in that race. But oddly enough, it was Steve Units making a last lap pass on Adam Matz in that one, Todd. And taking Matz's win away. Matz led 81 laps in that one.
Yeah, not the way Matt's wanted to close that one out, but we possibly could see the same thing happen here tonight. So, lights are...
Todd, real quick before we go green, keep your eye on wheel spin. The top 2 stayed out. Tyler Seville and Richard Fletcher on that high side. Wheel spin going to be a factor, I promise you, or it could be, because this is one track known for it.
Yes, definitely. If I'm the 24 or the 7, I am definitely worried.
Yeah.
As the pace car comes down pit road, approaching the Geico restart zone.
I'm so scared right now.
Well, we're about to find out. Green flag is out in the air.
Yeah, there you go.
Does
wheel
look like,
spin.
yep, wheel spin for in front of the 7. The 24 are able to go into second and look to the outside here in turns 1 and 2.
They are 3 wide. The 43 is already dropping back, Todd. He is going to outside the top 10. Bentley Glasser takes the lead over Tyler Seville. There's your difference in fresh tires and not.
Yep, here comes Hunter Waters to the outside here in 3 and 4, able to take the second position over Tyler Seville. Seville going to drop to the back
really,
pretty
though,
quickly, I think.
Todd, this could honestly still play out for Hunter Waters and for the 43. If we get a quick caution here after like 10 laps, them guys could come down and put tires on. It'll be big for them.
Oh, yeah, for sure. As we had mentioned before, these guys only get 4 sets of tires, so our leaders are pretty much, they've only got 2 more sets of tires to make it the rest of the way. Yeah,
and you're going to kind of split that at about a 50-lap interval right now is what you're looking at. So, I mean, if we get a late race caution, which for here definitely could happen, I think that you're going to be in a little bit of trouble, if somebody did save some tires somewhere.
Currently looking at the 21 of Todd Cray. He's in the top 5. Better watch out for this guy.
Yeah, he was the guy, Todd, I thought both of us kind of talked about even before we came on the air. If we ride on board with him. We thought that he would be one of the guys to watch because of his real life experience. And this type of racetrack, I just feel like, kind of suits him a little bit.
Yeah.
But like you said, he has struggled a little bit in his car, so.
Got about a 3-car battle for the second position here, as Bentley Glasser is able to scoot out to about 2.4, 2.5 second lead right now. Todd Cray up out of the groove, going to lose a couple positions here, I believe, to Dwayne Hunt and Thomas McBride.
So far, there you go. Just to let you guys know, cautions, we've had 2, including one of the stage breaks. Caution laps is 8. Still got 90 laps still once we hit the line. 4 lead changes in your average lap time. It's right at 23.84. Didn't get a look at the weather, but here you go. 74-degree air temp, 98-degree track temp. Wind kind of up there a little bit, 7.5 out of the west. Pretty simple stuff, nothing too crazy. As you guys can see, your top 5 as well right there after 61 laps have been completed.
Want to mention our stage winner, Jeff Unich. He's all the way mired back here in the 14th position, battling with his brother right here for 13th.
Yeah, he's going to be one to watch.
He's going to definitely be one to watch, but in my opinion, he ain't moving up quick enough, I think, right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be able to make something happen, I don't think, honestly, as we got another battle up here, a couple cars in front of him. Looks like it's the Rafael Rodriguez and Jesse Nakula.
Yeah, he's one of the newcomers, Todd, right there in that number 20 DeWalt Toyota. I'm sorry. Still very impressive. He was fast in final practice as well. Rafael Rodriguez right behind him. Once again, Tyler Seville staying out. He has dropped back to 11th, and then remember the 43 was up there with him as well. Richard Fletcher, he's dropped all the way back to 17th. So goes to show you what fresh tires would do. But like I said, Todd, if we get a caution right now, them guys are going to be happy because it will help them quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking here at the battle with the 11 and the 93 of when... no, not going to happen there.
Patrick should be able to take this.
He should be able to without any issues.
Yeah, Jeff right there behind him, so you know Jeff's going to take it probably. Oh guess
yeah,
anyway.
Look at the run the 89 gets there down the backstretch.
I think somebody, who was dominant in the corners we was watching earlier? Who was it? Was it Bentley or was it Jeff? Was it Jeff? That's the person that, honestly, right now in this race, we got to be the most impressed with because his runs in the long run is very impressive. I mean, he's able to get off the corner really nice, and really he's running a lot higher even now compared to everybody else. He's running about tire length above where everybody else is, especially in 3 and 4, and then diving down a little bit. Even right here, he enters a little bit different, but kind of similar line there as Patrick, and then right there he dives down at the end. So he's found something with doing that, and it's really playing out for him really nice, and it's definitely working really nice.
Yeah, we just about had a yellow here last time in 3 and 4. The 97 came in a little too hot.
Did he almost get to 7?
He almost hit the 7.
That's been twice, because I seen it a few minutes ago and didn't say anything about it. He actually tagged him a minute ago as well. So he's getting such a big run, and he can't do nothing with it because, of course, the 7's there. But he's starting to put the bumper to him a little bit.
Getting a little impatient, which
yeah.
honestly is a little too early for yet. I mean, we're only 61 laps into this one. So...
almost to that halfway point, and we'll be sure to do our turn it up as well at the halfway point. We got some good camera angles for that here in this one. Real quick, Todd, I want to make sure I shout out the sponsors here. Of course, the main sponsor, Kitty Cat Coin, is the primary sponsor. If you're into crypto and all that good stuff, check out Kitty Cat Coin. They're trying to become a sim racing cryptocurrency, I think, too, as well. You guys should check them out on Facebook. Law Chevrolet and Buick, of course, up in Indiana. Always a cool thing. And of course, we always support Infinite Hero. Trying to get soldiers and all that stuff readjusted to life once they come back. Butt Kicker as well, the most realism feel in the seat. McConey Setup Shop. Really great setups. I want to say that. I actually believe that they're starting to really venture out of stuff at McConey, I believe. Splash and Go Graphics, one of the coolest paint schemes that you can get. Of course, Trackside Racing Network and W Energy. Can't forget about W Energy. You can use code, I want to say it was TRN, Todd.
TRN ASL
There you
22
go. So,
for I believe that's 10% off your purchase.
yeah, so basically save you free shipping pretty much. Shipping's expensive right now too, no matter what you do.
Gosh,
It's
it is.
ridiculous. Top 5, better yet, Todd. Let's go ahead and talk about one of our top 5 drivers. And like I said, he's sitting 5th right now. That's Thomas McBride.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job here. Currently up
14 spots.
positions.
Man. Very nice job by the driver of them. I don't know. He has found something, like I said, over the course of the last few weeks.
You know, I think it might be confidence in himself, knowing he's racing the guys around him. I know when you normally join a league like that, at first you're like...
You get a little overwhelmed.
You get overwhelmed, but the more you run and the more you learn how others around you race, you start to get comfortable, and then them finishes start coming for you. And as you can see right here, the runs that he's getting week in and week out currently, like we said, running in the 5th position right now is really good for him.
Yeah, he's definitely got a solid top 10 car. I mean, he is, if you look at the guys behind him, that's really solid. I mean, he is right on the bumper of Adam Matz. And you know, Adam Matz, by the way, wants some redemption after last week, but got to give credit to Thomas McBride. Is apparently thunder happening outside my house. I got really loud. I was like, what is that?
Yeah. One thing I do want to mention is the lead for Bentley Glasser has dwindled all the way down, now down to 0.3 of a second. And he's also catching lap traffic, as I believe, who was that? The 7 of Hunter Waters tail slapped the wall out of turn 2, I believe.
Now, we got a battle right here, too. Todd back for 6th place. It is Todd Cray and Dwayne Hunt. Nose to tail right now.
Cray gonna center it in deep here under.
I think Dwayne's gonna give it to him.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna give it to him right there.
So move Todd Cray up where he started, 6th place.
Yep.
So Thomas starting to search around the racetrack here, Todd. I just noticed that the last lap and this lap, he moved a little bit higher on Adam Matz. Here he goes again. So he is trying to get the run off to be able to get it underneath that number 9. And that's exactly what he's trying to do. You see it right there. Here comes the run. Don't know if he's going to get there. Not going to get there this time. He's going to do it again. Go up to that middle lane, Todd.
Yeah, all of our top 5 right now, as Bentley Glasser looks to the inside of that lap car, able to clear him right there. All within, what would you say, about...
They're close. Within a second of each other.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Riding on board right now with Thomas McBride. I'm telling you, McBride has something. The 9's going to get caught here a little bit on the exit. So McBride's going to have a chance here, Todd. Nope, not going to be able to get there.
No, but he's going to look here.
I'm very impressed
in 1 and
with
2.
him tonight, man.
Yes.
I am very impressed with how he's doing. Want to mention Jeff Eunice just now getting around Patrick as well a few seconds ago. He's up to 11th. As he works on trying to break into the top 10. I mean, right now, Thomas McBride mirroring everything Adam Matz doing besides the entry to the corners. You see Adam going to actually go up and try to take that line away.
Yeah, but that's actually helped the 53 right there because he closed in pretty hard.
Yeah, he changed it right here. He's going to have a good run here, it looks like. Oh, he's back in slides.
He got loose, was able to save it, but he's going to lose all that momentum. And that's going to allow Todd Cray to close back in on him.
Time to go back to work for the 53. Here is Jeff Unich breaking into the top 10 and past that. Gets around Rafael Rodriguez to take over ninth place. So Jeff starting to work his way back up, and if you're Bentley Glasser, you're starting to take notice of possibly where that 89 is, because he is on the rails right now moving up through the field. It is like thunder. Patrick DeSaunier are really slow here, Todd, possibly coming up pit road. He is. And I think Patrick got caught speeding. I'm sorry, that is Jesse, not Patrick.
Yeah, that's not a good break for Jesse.
Yeah, we said how hard it is to get on pit road. Remember, that's 35 miles an hour, and that pit stop comes up quick. You can see right there. He may have got slowed down in time. It's going to be close, but he looked like he got in okay. We'll kind of keep an eye on that. I believe we'll let you know in about 2 seconds as the left sides are up. He's done it away, so yeah, he did not get caught speeding. I figure we were going to have a couple people get caught speeding here, though. So he's doing something smart, though, Todd. He is breaking this run in half. So some guys can possibly one-stop this if they choose, or you're going to have the opportunity to two-stop. We don't know which pit strategy is going to work out yet.
Right, he's right on that verge of that fuel load, as we had talked about at the beginning of the show here. He's definitely going to be good for fuel on the rest of the way, but like you said, possibly breaking the stage in half to make it the rest of the way on tires. I don't know if it's going to work.
Yeah, he'll have enough for fuel. The thing is, he will stop around lap 120, 115 again. And like I said, we don't know if that's going to work. We don't know exactly what the tire wear is. I mean, if we see some other guys coming to pit road, everybody else is going to be forced. So we'll see if that starts bringing in kind of some guys with him pitting. Personally, I don't think it will right away. I think a lot of these guys are going to wait till lap 100. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye on that. But the lead for Bentley Glasser is now pretty much sustained at about 6 to 7 tenths.
Yeah, I also want to mention Todd Cray was able to get around Thomas McBride, Todd, after McBride had that slide up. So Cray moves into the top 5 right now. All right, Todd, we haven't got to do it because I forgot about it, so let's do it now. You know what time it is.
It's time to turn it up. Welcome back to Dover. Bentley Glasser still continuously leading this race. Still out to about a 6/10 of a second lead. Really nothing really going on as we got somebody on pit road there
Yep.
had an issue.
I'll try to find out who that is, but we did just have a pass by like Steve Eunice getting around Justin Gain. I'm trying to see who's on pit road. Gary May back on pit road. Unfortunately, 21 laps down for him. So, Todd, what we're thinking has this. By the way, the new tires paying off. We're starting to see some guys.
Yep.
I've seen Hunter Waters just get blown by newcomer right there in the. That's Jesse Nucla, I believe is how we say his name. Is that right?
I think you're right. Yeah.
Nucla, something like that. Anyway, and you see right there going around getting one of his last back. But we expect we expect pit stops to happen, Todd. Really, within, I want to say you could possibly see it within the next 5 laps.
Yeah,
Because these
definitely. I think that's definitely going to happen because if you remember back at the end of the stage, the 24 started getting really, really loose on his exits of 2 and 4. He's starting to get there again, so I'm wondering if he's going to be looking for pit road here, like you said, within the next 3 to 5 laps.
He has been out there now for 47 laps on his set of tires. So we're right around that edge of 50 laps, and now you know what your tires are going to feel like at the end of 50-lap run. Todd, something I want to mention, I'm very surprised we haven't had the yellows here. Levi Poland making a green flag pit stop. So there you go. We're starting to see him come now. And we're going to see him constantly. That should start bringing them in.
Yeah, definitely. It's just a matter of when. We'll have to keep an eye on Levi Poland to see how far he can leapfrog himself up through the field.
And the thing is, it all depends if you're saying this over the radio, too. If you're a little bit further back and you yell, I'm pitting in this time, that will let other drivers know, and they're like, okay, I need to start thinking about pitting as well. So you probably will start seeing them pit stops happening as Poland's down and away off pit road now.
Yeah. We were talking about how this is the hardest pit road to get on.
Yeah.
Under green. You don't really start slowing down until you're about, 3/4 of the way down the backstretch in order to make it down the pit road.
Because it is a tight pit road.
You can't slow down fast enough if you do it right off of turn 4.
Yeah, for a mile track, and there's so much banking here, man. This track is so fast. I mean, these guys reach 170 miles an hour easily. It is such a fast track for the size of it. It is a big Bristol. Things happen really fast. I mean, this is literally like the big sister or big brother to Bristol. It's very similar. Only difference is you run the low line. Very similar to the old Bristol. Thomas McBride coming to possibly pit road? No. He may have had a mistake here, Todd. He lost 2 spots there. Oh, he just let them go. So he let the Eunice brothers go. Jeff and Steve. And that's smart. That's, thinking about points instead of holding them up and all that stuff. I think that's a good idea. But how about Jeff Eunice, Todd? Had to go all the way to the back of the field. He's worked his way up there in 50 laps back up towards front.
Yep, but here comes Thomas McBride right now.
That's why he let him go. That is why he let him go, because he knew he was going out. So McBride, one of our first top 10 to pit, that's going to bring everybody in.
Yep, trying to see who else. Doesn't look like anybody else right now, but if you're Bentley Glasser, I would definitely come here
I'm
within
coming
the next 2
very
laps.
soon, yeah, because that's going to be big for Thomas McBride. And if these guys stay out longer, Justin Gann on pit road. Justin Gann, I think he got slowed down in time. Making sure McBride did not get caught speeding. He's having a long pit stop here. He's down and away. So, once again, very easy to get caught speeding here. Not only just the entry, Todd, but the exit as well. And this pit road is strict. Usually, if you're 1 mile an hour over, you get caught. Jeff Unich on pit road.
Yep, and that's a great call for the 89.
Yeah, very smart.
As the 24 still staying out right now, he's going to go past the 53 of McBride.
And he notices it. I mean, he knows. He's seen Jeff pit. He knows that Thomas pitted. I mean, you're going to hit pit road here, I think. Jeff Unich caught speeding on pit road.
Oh.
Yep, we said it. That somebody would get caught. And it was probably the best driver in here of the night. That 89 probably may have just cost himself a chance at a win, Todd. Well, it definitely did.
You know, I'm wondering, correct me if I'm wrong, but is that the first pit road penalty
Tonight.
for the 89 all year
Yeah,
long?
yeah, it is, which is very surprising. We've had a couple this season. Has the 42 right there in front of Bentley. But, yeah, we've had a few this season. And Jeff not only got caught speeding, he had an unsafe pit entry as well, Todd. It was a 54-second hold. So
That
he's going
is
to go
not
multiple.
good.
Nah, that's going to cost him to win for sure. We're going to have a lot of yellows in order to get back up, and I don't see that happening. Todd Cray put a lot of pressure here on, well, you could just throw all these guys underneath the blanket right now for second on back.
Yeah, these guys battling pretty hard here for that second position.
Steve's
Cray
able to
looking.
Steve able to get around Adam Matz. And I'm going to be honest, Todd, I think the longer these guys stay out, it's going to hurt them because with these guys that pitted first, which is Thomas McBride's going to take this lead, I think.
100% he's going to.
yeah.
It's just a matter of when.
Yeah, and if these guys wait until lap 125, I'm sorry, that's not going to be enough time because you're going to go 2 laps down probably. Or at least a lap down, we know, because you spend 47 seconds on pit road. It only takes 25 seconds just to gain on pit road. But, I mean, the longer you stay out, these tires are going to wind up evening out because you're not going to have enough time to make this ground back up. You're going to be faster. You'll be way faster. But not only that, the 7 may have just got the wall, by the way.
He may have.
Yeah, it was close as Levi Poland. I mean, there's Levi Poland. You can see the fresh tires. Levi just drives straight around them.
I don't understand why these guys are deciding to come, not come down. As I believe, here we go. Who is the 42 hitting pit road now?
And what worries me about it, that's Adam Lewis, by the way. What worries me a lot about it, Todd, is that.
Are they possibly waiting for?
See, that's what I'm wondering.
a yellow?
Maybe they're thinking they could have a late race yellow, and the tires will really hurt them because they don't have any more after this. Well, they should have one, right?
They should. Yes.
Here comes Hollingsworth. He's on pit road now. He's coming this time. He just dropped to the apron in the exit of 4 or the entry to 3. So, but I mean, he waited so long. He's not the only. I mean, these guys are waiting so long to come in.
And I mean, these guys, if they're looking for a yellow, we may
comes
have
Glasser.
one here shortly because.
Glasser coming to pit road.
Yep.
He's not the only one as well. I think I've seen Waters also slowing down.
Todd Cray stays out. I don't think he was able to get down because
Steve
I believe.
as well.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, Todd. It's like you got to think we could see pit stop penalties happen here. So Glasser, as fast as he's been, you still got to pay attention to what you're doing here, not to get caught speeding, as he is on pit road, should be pulling into his box. We'll keep a close eye on them guys that's pitting right now, Glasser and Waters and Seville.
42 got the wall, gets the wall there again. And here comes Jeff Unich underneath the 21. That's not going to be for position.
Watching Bentley Glasser's times. Bentley Glasser not caught speeding, and Hunter Waters not caught speeding as far as their entry. Now they could get caught speeding on exit. Hunter Waters also no problem. Tyler Seville on pit road as well.
Now, I don't think the 24 is going to get caught speeding because he's got that first pit.
He
No,
should.
because he had the
Yeah.
third.
Yeah, he
He
definitely
had the third
shouldn't.
pit stop, but
Todd Jeff Hollingsworth back on pit road.
well, that's unfortunate for
Yep.
him.
Yeah, because he had a top 5 car, possibly a
Yep.
winning car. So
Possible
he got caught
pass through
speed.
for him.
Yeah, he got caught speeding on exit. So that's what we was talking about, man. Pit stops here. It's not just a race. You have to focus on pit road.
Well, here's the thing. I'm wondering is how do you speed when you've got the number 1 pit stall?
You have to be on the
pit
gas
road.
hard. Like, you have to be on it really hard. I mean, 35 is not a lot, but you have to be stomping it. And he's now exited. That was a stop and go penalty. Actually, Todd, that might have. No, he's a lap down. Actually, he's 4 laps down. He was on pit. Did something happen? He was also in the pit box for 16 seconds. He took tires. I
He
wonder
may
if,
have repaired damage, maybe.
I wonder if maybe he didn't take gas on accident.
You know what?
And he
You
just
might be
decided,
right.
yeah, because that's weird. I don't think that would be a 15-second hold if he was speeding at the exit. I thought it was just a drive-through. We'll try to figure something out. But all this is going to cycle back through, however, to Thomas McBride.
Yeah,
But
currently 7 cars on the lead.
These
lap
guys
right
that's
now.
out there right now, I feel like Steve Enos, Todd Crane, and Adam Mass, they're kind of in trouble now. Because they're going to go, I mean, they might not go laps down. They're going to go at least a lap down, I think, possibly. I don't
Yeah,
know,
'cause here's-
maybe or maybe not, but it's going to be
Here's
close.
Thomas McBride getting around the 21 here. Like we said, not for position, but that at least puts him back on the lead lap compared to the 21.
To give you an idea, and actually the lap times really don't really show it. It's like 8/10 quicker. Thomas McBride at 24.5. Last time by, Steve Enos 25.2. So, yes, it don't seem like a lot, but for this track, that's quite a bit. Because it is a shorter track, so. Oh, by the way, 27 just scraped the wall in the straightaway. As you see him getting past. Here comes Thomas McBride to unlap himself, by the way. Steve might have some damage. He just scraped it again right down the backstretch.
Yeah, if I'm the 21 or the 27, I bring it down pit road right now.
Yeah, he may be coming this time. I'm surprised they haven't yet, to be honest. I mean, really, the top 7 have not pitted.
No, I mean we can sit here and keep questioning why they're still out here, but I really think the main thing that they're thinking of right now is the reason why they're holding on for dear life is they're thinking of a yellow to keep these guys pinned down.
Yeah, because if you don't pit before 125, there's no way you're going to catch these guys.
Nope.
I mean, I'm sorry, there's no possible way. I mean, Thomas McBride is getting around Ray Polking, by the way. Ray about to go a lap down. You see Jeff Hollingsworth getting around Thomas McBride right there. But, of course, Jeff, way fresher tires.
Yeah, we really haven't said much about
the
the 46 of Ray Polking tonight.
Oh, I heard somebody smacking a wall, but I couldn't find out who it was. Yeah, I haven't said nothing about Ray Polking. We'll have to wait and see where he finishes. Once again, hasn't pitted. So we'll have to kind of keep an eye on it. Yeah, Todd, I think that these guys made their bed. I mean, if they get a yellow, the top 7 or 8, or should I say, like Ray Polking and the guys that stayed out, they're good. Like, they'll be happy with that. Because that's big on track position, but I just don't know. We haven't. That's a big gamble for us not having no yellows a lot this race. I'd understand if we had a lot of yellows.
Mm-hmm.
But we just haven't had a lot. Now, I want to mention, by the way, that McBride.
Oh, 21
oh, yeah,
into the
hard
wall.
contact. McBride, he's a pretty good advantage here over Bentley Glasser. He's about a half a straightaway, maybe a little bit more in front of him. Of course, McBride has about 10 laps older tires. So,
yeah, see, if they were going off of that, maybe pinning these leaders down a lap for the rest of this one, now it's starting to be like, what's the point in even staying out now?
Yeah.
Because the biggest guy out there right now, Bentley Glasser, is now back on the lead lap.
yeah, because you know that tire has to be almost destroyed.
Oh, it's
Like,
gotta be.
You know it's almost destroyed. Like, they might not have really much problem with fuel mileage. Wait, we got a thing on fuel mileage, didn't we? Fuel mileage is 85 laps. I mean, these guys can only stay out at most 8 more laps. And at that point, you're just too late in the race. Like, you're not going to finish where you think you are right now. You're going to finish way back. Like, all these guys that's a lap down right now, like Hunter Waters, Justin Gann, who cares? Like, you're going to be solidly into the top 10 here in a second once these other guys hit pit road. Want to mention, Thomas McBride about 1.7 seconds ahead of Bentley Glasser. That's going to be your race lead once all this pit stops start.
Yep.
And, I mean, honestly, it should work out for Bentley, but Thomas could have a really good finish here. I think Thomas is looking at possibly a top 3 finish.
Well, here's the thing. They're lap number I believe 131 on the board now out of 150. You're starting to run out of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Thomas, I mean, okay, so Bentley closed in quite a bit there. He's now 8 tenths and closing in pretty fast. He ran 7 tenths faster than McBride last time. McBride actually got caught up behind a car. He got caught up behind the 42, so it hurt him quite a bit. Now 5 tenths and slowing. So Glasser is going to catch McBride, whether he can get around him or not. That's something we'll have to watch. And that's kind of what we're watching right now as the gap is closing here. Because we expect Steve Eunice to be on pit road within the next 5 laps.
yeah, the 21 just hit the wall again off of turn 4.
I mean, these tires have to be going. By the way, Bentley Glasser getting around Thomas McBride. So that ultimately will be your race lead and was your race lead. McBride having trouble, actually. Right here on the X's a little bit, but he's all right. So he's got a pretty big gap now over Hunter Waters. He's got about a 4 or 5 second gap. So
I wonder if he maybe used his equipment up.
possibly. I mean, if you look at it, he's been out there now for a while. He's been out there 30 laps himself on his tires. That's still quite a bit of laps. Now, I mean, we're still talking about pit stops from when they stopped. So this has been pretty interesting race here as far as strategy goes. And you see Hunter Waters, he's going to unlap himself here from Steve Eunice, or should be able to.
Also, Adam Matz has gone around Todd Cray for that second position.
Hey, you mentioned Cray hit the wall a couple times. Bentley Glasser right here getting held up by these 2 cars. Right here in front of him, Rafael Rodriguez and that 20 car. Bentley nowhere to really go. He's going to choose the outside lane, and I don't know if that lane's going to be the one to go with.
I don't know either.
Got to be careful here because this right here could lead to trouble. I mean, these are older tires and stuff like that around him.
Man, I'm sitting on pins and needles right now for this 27, the 9, and the 21.
Yeah, and Steve,
All.
and you know Steve is one of the ones that usually works out the fuel mileage. I don't think he hit this one right, to be honest, it seems like.
Just to put it in perspective, the top 4 out of the 6 that have stayed out, or the top 5 out of the top 6, have not been down pit road since lap 51. The only one inside the top 6 that has come down pit road has been Bentley Glasser on lap 111.
Yeah, we're going to see these
113.
guys. We'll see these guys hit pit road any second now. They should be here. They are at that 85 lap mark, where we should see Steve Eunice come down pit road, as well as Patrick Desaulniers as well, right here near each other. But I mean, there's no way they can make it. I know even if he's saving, I just don't see that happening. Let me go on board to listen, though, to make sure. But yeah, he's not even saving.
Well, neither is the 9.
Yeah, so there's no way. I mean, they can't make it. We was told 85 laps, and it's now 87, which we did have a couple caution laps. But so we should be seeing that any second. Kind of surprised they're actually rolling this in 5th gear. I thought it would stay 4th gear, but I guess it is 5th.
The 21 does sound like he may be trying to make it the rest of the way.
Hop on board with him. Now he is. Yeah, he's definitely saving. I don't see that happening. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Then again, we said Steve before, it might be time to start mentioning Todd. I mean, is there a chance?
Oh, there always definitely is a chance.
That's a lot, though, man.
Yeah.
You're talking 100 laps on a tank of gas. You have to say 15 laps from what we've been told.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Well, and not to mention, look how much time the 21 is losing to some of these guys just by trying to make it the rest of the way.
Adam Matz is shifting, by the way.
Dwayne Hunt going by Todd Cray now, but look how quick here Bentley Glasser is now within 0.2 of a second of Todd Cray as Cray falls to fourth.
That's what
like I
I'm saying,
mentioned.
man. If these guys do happen to hit pit road, you're getting a lot of free spots. McBride actually just lost a spot to Hunter Waters, by the way. That was actually what we think will be third or second. Maybe. I mean, we don't know now. It's kind of threw a wrench in all our plans. We thought we were going to go 85 laps. Old Jeff Unich lied to us.
Oh, he definitely lied to us. He wanted to make it interesting by telling us that,
Yeah.
but
I'm on board with Steve again. He's not saving. I mean, yeah, he goes down to like 6,900 RPM, but he's still on the gas a little bit. Like he's more coasting through the corner, I guess. Rafael Rodriguez really slow here, Todd. He's on pit road.
oh,
Now,
27 hits the wall.
So we're starting to
On
see
the
some
front
pit
stretch.
stops. Rafael Rodriguez on the same
Yep.
strategy as our leaders, not being able to make it. So keep an eye on these other guys to possibly hit pit road. And I mean, that's the
27.
thing. Go ahead.
The 27 decided to stay out again.
Yep. And I'm curious. I don't really know the strategy. It's just so weird. Like, this is very odd. Let's see this go this long. I'm just listening on board. I'm not seeing much, Todd, but we're coming to 4 laps to go. This time by.
Can Steve Unich make it the rest of the way on fuel? Oh, he's clutching.
Oh, if
He
he's
may be
clutching.
out.
Yeah, I would say if he's clutching, he's out. Yeah, he's out. Well, maybe.
Yeah, he's still going right now.
Yeah, he's on the go. Oh, he's
He's
clutching,
clutching.
now. Yeah.
He's clutching for quite a bit. Coming to 3 to go now at the line for
It
Steve
sounds like
Unich.
it's stuttering, don't it?
It does.
He's not clutching right here in 1 and 2, though. 2 laps to go at the line, by the way.
I mean, he does have a 3.3 second lead over Adam Matz. Man, I don't know. This is just going to be close.
2 laps to go. He's clutching right there. Matz is clutching too, I think. We're going to have the white flag, Todd.
Yep, white flag will be displayed this time by at the line for Steve Unich, who continues to clutch to make it the rest of the way here on fuel.
Smacks the wall.
Tags the wall there, but like we mentioned earlier, the last time this 27 was on pit road was lap 51. Through 1 and 2, he goes
might have
down the
enough to make
backstretch
it.
for the final time.
He's going to make this.
He's
Holy
gonna make
cow.
Oh wow! Through 3 and 4, Steve Unich will
Get
make
outta here,
it back
dude.
to the line and pick up another win.
Get
here
outta
at
here.
Dover.
Adam Matz crosses in 2nd place. Dwayne Hunt, 3rd place at the line. He does. Todd Cray working out of 4th. No, Bentley Glasser edges him out for 4th. Todd Cray 5th. Hunter Waters going to make it to the line. Finish 6th. Thomas McBride, a good finish there in 7th. Justin Gann going to cross in 8th. 9th, Patrick DeSaunier. And 10th, Levi Poland. Wow.
I am in awe.
Yeah, that's
right
surprising,
now.
man.
Let's see if he's got enough to burn her down.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think so. I think that's it,
Yeah,
Todd.
I think you're right.
I think that's it. We're going to talk to him right now. Steve Unich getting it done here at Dover in a very interesting race. Didn't think you guys had enough fuel, Steve. But once again, proving us wrong, showing why you're the best at saving fuel. How about that win?
That was an interesting one, definitely. Yeah, I kind of took a gamble on the 25 lap run we had at the end of the first stage, just going really slow because like the first 25 laps we had, I mean, you could probably see we were all slipping and sliding like probably haven't done in years on any fixed setup on this service, and so I was holding on for dear life, and I was thinking, oh, there's no way I can make it 50 laps. So the second 25 lap run there in the first stage, I went really slow on the first 15 laps or so, and then made up like 6 or 7 seconds in a course of like 10 laps. I was like, okay, well this could be a really good strategy for the second stint. And then once we got to about lap 105 or so, and everyone started pitting, I looked at my fuel and I was like, man, I'm actually really close to making it. And since I had saved tires so much at the beginning, my lap times had leveled off pretty favorably, I thought. And we lost the lap times fell off so quickly too. I was like, oh, maybe this will work out staying out. So did it, and it worked out. It's a lot more of a cushion than I thought it'd be, but and ended up with about half a lap of fuel left at the end, so it worked out in the end.
Yeah, man, very familiar finish with Adam finishing behind you. But from here, man, after this wild, I guess we can call it kind of a short track style race, we head to the road course. What's your thoughts heading to Watkins Glen?
Pretty good, I think. I practiced in there some this week, and been decently fast. So I mean, it's gonna be hard beating some of the. There's a couple of road course ringers in here that I think have my number by a little bit. Johnny and Dwayne and Hunter, to name a few. So, I mean, I think I'll get a good finish, but I think somebody else is gonna take the win next week, I think.
For sure. Well, either way, it worked out good tonight, saving enough fuel, which we was told was 85 laps, which was a lie. But good job, buddy. 38 laps led. Shout outs and all that you want to give out.
Yeah, Kitty Cat Coin, Infinite Hero, all the league members for doing a great job holding on to a really difficult car to drive this week. I mean, I guess we had one caution other than the stage break.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I mean that's awesome. This is not an easy track anyway.
Yeah.
Side by side, and with this setup, it was really tough. So, great job, everybody.
For sure. Hey, good job, buddy.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, man. All right, Todd, in a very familiar finish where Steve Unich got first last week and Adam Matz got second, is Adam Matz once again finishing runner-up here behind the 27, but still a second-place finish. Starting to trend in the right direction, it feels like, Adam. Explain us throughout when able to save enough fuel to last it out and take away second place. Not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. This second place feels good. Unlike that one felt terrible. So I'm happier with second here. Never happy for second. You want to be first.
Right.
But, yeah, I don't know. Steve's got us all covered on the long run. I thought I did okay. You know, I stayed kind of top 5 there, and yeah, some guys pitted. So I'm not sure on the long run where Bentley and some of those guys would have shook out. But Steve definitely has it figured out. I was not sure if Bentley might catch up or not. But it looks like we were able to hold some of those guys off. So yeah, I can't complain. Pretty happy with it. My teammate got third right behind me, which is awesome. We were talking about fuel. He ended up just a little bit shorter on fuel than me. I had about 0.7. I think he had like 0.2 when he crossed the line. So pretty close, but I encouraged him to stay out with me, and we both went for it.
This was the start of the midway point of the season before the playoffs anyway. This was race 6 out of the 10 that we have to do before the playoffs. Thinking about points, I'm guessing now, I mean, there was a good points night overall.
Yeah, this could help me a lot. I think I was 5th in the stage.
Yes.
Yeah, so that helped me a lot with the points, that plus the second. And actually last week was huge. I had kind of a terrible season, frankly,
Right.
A lot of wrecks and everything up to that point. But, luck's kind of turned around. I have to think about points because I don't have the win.
Right.
Steve doesn't have to worry about it. So it'd be nice to have the win, not worry about the points. But, yeah, I got to worry about it a little bit.
For sure on that one, man. Well, either way, it definitely pays off here tonight, finishing second once again. Shout out to all that, buddy.
Yeah, shout out to you guys, TRN, for the cool broadcast, keeping that going, and Jeff and Pat and Hunter admitting and making it fun. It's been easy the last couple of weeks because there's hardly any cautions, so that's awesome. And then thanks to my teammates, we practiced together, and they helped me out a lot with strategy and stuff during the race. So Dwayne, Ray, and Jerry, thanks to all of them for their help.
Hey, good job, buddy.
Thanks.
Thanks, man. I hope I moved him back into the right channel. I'm going to guess I did. Anyway, third place, Dwayne Hunt. First time we've talked to Dwayne, I think. Todd, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's been a minute since we've talked to Dwayne.
It's been a while since we
It
talked to
has.
him.
Been a few minutes, I believe, since we talked to him. But here he is, finishing third, Dwayne Hunt. Man, you got to be somewhat happy, I think, with third. I mean, I kind of talked to Adam and Steve about the same thing, able to make it work on fuel mileage. That was a big gamble.
Yeah, Adam and I were talking throughout that race, and as soon as we hit about lap 40, we're like, all right, well, I think it's going to go green unless we have a whole bunch of guys pit at the same time. They're right coming on pit road. So it kind of worked out that way, and from then on, we were both trying to save a little bit. I had to save a little bit more because I used a lot more fuel there early in the run, so I had to start saving with about 40 to go. I got like 2/10 of a lap left when I crossed our finish line.
We head out of here and go to Watkins Glen with the points getting ever so close. You actually came in here in ninth in points. You was 22 points above the cut line. I mean, that has to be on your mind now, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. This race definitely helped. Hopefully, I've been pretty good at the road courses, so hopefully I can get a good stage finish next week as well and grab a few more points, and then a good finish in the race as well, and then I'll pretty much be locked in at that point, I think, unless something crazy happens the 2 weeks after that.
For sure. All right, man. Shout outs and all that. Started 8th, finished in 3rd. Not bad.
Yeah, Arizona laminate there on the hood of the car and quarter panels, and my dad for spotting me, and Adam and Ray for the practices that we do. It's been pretty fun. So, and you guys and Jeff and Pat for running the league. So it's been a pretty good season so far.
Hey, good job, buddy.
Thanks.
Thanks, man. Todd, one thing I want to mention real quick is that team, the MPH Alliance, a pretty big night there for Ray Polking because Jeff didn't have a great night. That whole team, honestly, that whole team right now inside the playoff cut. So pretty big for them. But thoughts on the race, Todd? Go ahead and give them to me.
I thought it was a really good race. I mean, these guys, they were talking about, how hard it is to run on this racetrack, and we know just by running it's really hard as well, but
It's tough.
to only come out of this one with one other yellow besides the stage yellow is a big boost into this league for these guys.
Yeah.
I want to also say something. Look who finished inside the top 10. Patrick Desaunier picking up a top 10 tonight.
Yeah.
He really needed a strong finish like that to get himself closer to the cut line, because I believe he is down below that cut line to get into the playoffs. And
you're right, actually. He was, yeah.
And now, with only, I believe four races left to go before the playoffs, he's got a lot of races to where he's got to have, top 10 finishes
you got to
get in.
Yeah. Yeah, really what you're looking for is a top 12 every race, I think. That way you're guaranteed points for the playoffs. Patrick was 25 coming into tonight. Now, Mark Jenkins not here, and Paul Crummer wasn't here as well. So he's definitely going to pick up, and Derek wasn't here. Another good name to kind of throw in that mix was Thomas McBride. He was 28 points back. He's going to move up quite a bit here as well after tonight. He may put himself right there on the edge of it.
With Johnny Avila not showing up tonight, that'll help even more with them guys
quite a bit.
Getting closer. So
yeah, and the thing is, Johnny, when we go to the road course next week, let's be honest, that's who you're going to have to watch. We know that. And I think he kind of knows that as well. I think everybody here knows that. But there is some guys in here that we don't know a lot about that could be just as good. So, but that's going to do it for us. Todd, anything else you want to say?
No, it should be all set.
All right, you guys have a great night. Take care as always, and God bless.